I'm Suzanne McNeill with Design Originals, and today I have something exciting to show you. It's Zen-sational Stitches for quilting. So let me just start and show you what I've done on the first one. Here's a paisley pattern, and I actually free motioned all these stitches. It might look difficult, but once you practice a little bit, it really becomes simple and fun. And here's a big heart. Again, I've stitched all these stitches free motion on my machine. And to give you a little better idea of what it is, here are 4 apples in this little quilt. And if you look closely, you can see that each apple is exactly the same outline shape. On this one, like Zentangle, I divided this into a loop section. This one I divided into a zigzag section. This one I made into a cross, and now another cross. So if you look at all 4 apples, you'll see that I used the same pattern, tangle pattern, on each apple, but in each apple I moved it around so each apple has its own personality. Like this leaf is different from this leaf, this leaf, this leaf. Oh, it's so much fun. And here's another idea. This one I applique a little bit of red and green fabric on underneath and then stitch the patterns just like I did on the other apples. So there are 2 ways to do this. One way is to actually draw on the fabric, and I've drawn this with a black. My favorite pen for fabric is the Pentel Gel Roller for fabric. Isn't that beautiful? So I drew that, and here's a little bird. So I wanted to accent him with a little bit of red. So I'm drawing in his beak and his feet. And then I'm going to color a couple areas in him. So now in this area, if you look carefully, this is my favorite pattern, Paradox, and I have 1, 2, 3 paradox patterns drawn. Here's another square. Let me show you how easy it is. I just move out from the corner, move out, move out, move out, 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 and it forms that wonderful little twist in the center. And also as it goes along, it forms a secondary pattern. Or if I wanted to go here, I could just do little zigzags, and that would be another tangle pattern. So all those patterns just combine to make wonderful creative pieces. Here's the new book, Zen-sational Stitches for Quilting. And now that I've shown you how easy it is to draw, I'm going to go over to the machine and show you how easy it is to stitch. So now I want to show you how easy it is to do exactly the same process, except this time I'm going to be stitching on my machine. So today I'm going to use the little bird, and you can see there's the top layer of fabric, quilt batting, and the backing. And I've drawn the little bird on here, or traced him out of the book, with a blue line water erasable pen. So I'm going to put my feed dogs down. I'm going to put him in my machine, and first I'm going to stitch around the outline, and then I'm going to divide him into sections before I do the tangles. So now I'm going to put 1 tangle in his little wing space here, and I think I'm going to use a little cobweb pattern. It does need to be a continuous line pattern. So I'm going to make 8 spokes first. And now I'm going to walk right around between the spokes with sort of a little moon shape. So there's his wing with a little spider web shape, and now I'm going to do sort of long moon shapes in his tail. So that gives his tail sort of a feather look. And now I've taken his chest area and divided into squares. And I'm going to show you how to do that paradox pattern exactly like on the one I drew. And I just quickly want to show you what happens when I make another paradox pattern right next to that. Creating this wonderful little decoration all around his tummy. So you can see that he really has personality. So I just wanted to give you a quick demonstration. The book tells you everything you need to know. And now I want to show you what a little quilt looks like with the little birds. So the birds were so much fun. Each one has his own personality. I do need to kind of warn you that Zentangle is addictive, and now I kind of want to create a whole flock of little birds. So you can see they're all the same basic outline, but inside of each one I've done a different set of tangles, and that's what gives each one its personality. I'm really not trying to stitch with perfection. I want it to have a hand-created look. If I wanted something perfect, I'd probably just buy a digitized pattern. But I want these to be handwork, but done a little faster so I can finish them with my machine. So I just want to show you inside the book quickly again before I show a couple more quilts. So here are the little birds on a tea towel also. And in the book there are dozens of patterns, tips, techniques, all the instructions on how to get started, what you need to do. Like here's that little spider web we did, where first I made the 8 spokes or 6 spokes, and then I stitch in between those spokes. Here are the apples, all different tangles inside, and here are dozens of tangles for you to use. I do suggest you practice on paper first, just to get the rhythm of the tangle and get it embedded in your brain before you start with your machine. Like here's the rooster, and here are 6 of the variations with the tangles. Everyone you do will turn out to be an individual, sort of like we all learned to handwrite with the same method, but everyone's handwriting looks a little bit different. So I want to show you 2 more quilts. I love the little puffy owls. You can see each one has the same outline, but different tangles inside give them a totally different look. And the roosters is one of my favorites. And here I actually use 2 colors of thread. It doesn't always have to be black, although black's my favorite. So just lots of fun with what's going on with all these little roosters. So I hope you'll enjoy Zen-sational Stitches for quilting.